Good morning, you tubadors and you tubians. Morning coffee. Check that dude out, huh? That's right. If you see the previous video I just put up this morning, you'll see who sent me this. And man, that's an awesome mug. I mixed chock full of nuts with Kirkland Colombian. 2 scoops of each. Let me tell you, I've been at a heck of a blend here. Blend, not a bland. It ain't bland. This is my 3rd filming of this. Kind of made me realize something. What society has done. You know, the first one I did, I'm like, ooh, I can't say them kind of things today. That's offensive to people. Second one I did, well, I can't say that either. They're going to call that bullying or hate speech or whatever. You see what's happened in our society? And you call that a good thing. It's not a good thing. Not at all. And we've lost our ability to speak our minds anymore. So I'm just not going to do it, you know. I will keep my opinions to myself. That's kind of like a nation that was across the ocean, you know, how they were. But anyway, it wasn't much anything anyway. I was talking about if you had a time machine and you were in the mid-70s and you came to today, what differences would you see? You know, the first thing you would notice is everybody's humongous today. Big. I am no exception. But the children are not out in the streets playing. They are in playing video games, eating chips, eating cakes, anything that their little hearts desire, and they are big. And, you know, when I was in grade school, we had the one chubby kid. Nothing compared to what there are today, you know. That was one thing I was talking about. We'll just stop there. But you see where I'm going. You don't see kids out playing anymore. It's a whole different ball game now. A lot of that's the foods. You know, everybody wants their food instantly. You didn't have Burger Kings on every corner back then. We had them. Let me tell you though, the food was a lot different. If you got a McDonald's hamburger, it tasted entirely different than what it does today. The French fries they got today are horrible. I mean, you could taste that nasty whatever they cook it in. They're horrible. None of that food. I have not ate a McDonald's hamburger in 3 years. They're just nasty. They're gross. That's pretty much all of them. Best burger, you want the best burger you can get, cook your own. And even that, you're not getting the same quality meat you used to get. It's all got additives in it. Who knows what else they put in it. But still, I mean, that's the best burger you can cook is cook it yourself. Burger, that sounds good. I got ramen noodles in there. Oh, that's good. Yep. So anyway, I deleted those previous attempts because, by gosh, we can't hurt nobody's feelings today. But some things are, you know, need to be said to open people's eyes, but it's too late for that. Nothing is going to change. Society is headed downhill, not uphill, and it's never going back uphill. I mean, just be realistic. There's too many people on Earth. We're doubling every 50 years our population. So how could it get better? It's not going to get better. It will get worse. Hey, those are the facts. And all this taking statues down and all that, it's not going to change nothing. It is not going to change a thing. Not when you're going home in your 24-year-old body and sitting there all night playing video games. You're not changing nothing. It's just life has gotten far too simple and too easy for people. They don't get out and work no more, and you know they want to live 4 feet from each other. Their house, hey, I want that house that's built 4 feet from that one. How is that even enjoyable? I will never understand that. I've always hated that. Whenever I was forced to live in a city, I could not stand being right next to somebody else. You know, if you talk in your sleep, they could tell you the next day what you said. You know, that to me is not life. But man, you go to New York City, and I went there once. I would never ever go back to that place again. It was the most. It's like a black cloud is over that place. And all them big cities, you know. It's horrible. Can't stand it. They're dirty. They stink. I like where I'm at. Hey, if you like your city life, that's fine. That's fine. You know, you're welcome to that. But if you got in the great outdoors once in a while, you might see things a little different. And I can't stand that living in, you know. I don't know how people do it. I really don't. But I guess if that's all you've ever known, you know, then that's all you've ever known. So you wouldn't know any better. Some people never leave. I mean, especially like here, these small towns. There's people that were born here that they live to be 90. They've never left. They never went and seen anything. I guess that's fine, but I couldn't imagine a life like that. Never knowing, you know, the biggest place they've ever been is Fort Smith. You know, but maybe they're better off. Maybe that's why they live to be 90. You know, think of it that way. But there's just a lot of, you know, and all the beautiful places to see, there's a lot of them still there. But if our population keeps doubling like it is, trust me, it ain't your national parks. Oh, they're going to come in and say, hey, we're going to pass a bill. We're going to start building in there. Mark my words, that will happen. Glad I'm the age I am now and I don't have to see all the destruction that is coming. And it will be, because you cannot have that many human beings on one planet and not have it. Because we are a destructive, violent species. Who can disagree with me? We are the most violent species to ever be set foot on this planet. Hands down. And the most destructive. It would take 10,000 years to get rid of evidence that we were ever here if we were to disappear today. That's the truth. And even then, I think you would still find, you know, we're still they're finding Roman coins and stuff from thousands of years ago. So, and they didn't have the technology we have today. And they were better off too. Well, I'm not here slamming things. I'm just kind of saying what I was saying in a nicer way. But there's always going to be somebody, you can't say that. Well, I can say whatever the hell I want to say. You know, maybe they'll take my channel down. I don't care. You know, I don't think what I'm saying is anything that everybody else can't see. So think about it that way, guys. All right, I better shut up. Happy trails.